Hello there. My original plan was to open 250 packs when I got to 250 subscribers, but my YouTube career hasn't exactly gone as planned, so here we are. Today I am cracking 250 packs, all of them from sets currently standard legal, and it just so happens that there are 7 main sets in standard, and 36 times 7 is 252, so essentially I'm opening a booster box of each set. If this were real life, I'd get about an average of 8 ultra rares per box, but since this is PTCGO, it's probably going to be about 4 each. Regardless, let's get started, and I will go from oldest to newest, so I'll go from Team Up all the way to Darkness Ablaze, and don't pay too much attention to Hidden Fates and Detective Pikachu because I probably won't open them. And here we go with Team Up. The first pack, I'm guessing it's probably going to be nothing. There are a couple good cards still to get in Team Up, but with the Pikachu and Zekrom lead battle deck, I mean, this whole pack is trash. That's just a horrible pack. But Jirachi's still worth a few packs. I think Pikarom is... Hey, Incineroar, that one's actually really good because Darkest Tornado is hugely important in the Mewtwo and Mew deck. Does 50 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, so you can easily do over 1,000 damage. And that is just absolutely amazing, but there isn't anything too crazy in Team Up. Little Intersegator. Just because Pikarom, it's not that good anymore, and it's being given away for free on the ladder, so... Hey, and there's the Charizard. I have it for want, because I have some video ideas I'm going to be doing with Charizard. But, I mean, it's free in the theme deck, so... I don't really need it that much. And remember when Nuzzle decks were a thing? Remember when that happened and then rotation hit? And yeah, that Galvantula is never going to be anything. And let's see, so I got a Full Art Incineroar second pack in. Let's see if I can get anything here. And there's Beedrill. I will definitely be doing another deck at some point because even though Rainbow Energy's out, doesn't really matter. There's other things. There's other ways. There's Spiritomb. There's Spiked Myth. There's Jinx. And there's Kabutops. Alright, so I will talk about several things throughout the video, and there's the Bronze Arm that everyone's using to stop Centiskorch, and now Centiskorch is playing Double, so it's good for about a week, and then as soon as Centiskorch started playing Double, it wasn't great. And I feel there's something in this pack, and there is not. There's absolutely nothing in there. Alright, so if my other pack opening videos are any indication, this video will get about 50 to maybe 100 views if I'm lucky, and there's Cobalion. The metal symbol can't be affected by special conditions. Not a great pull. Again, there's not much in Team Up, but I will take a Cobalion. Can't complain about an ultra rare that is somewhat playable. And there's Nidoqueen, okay. I don't really know if the Nidoqueen is ever going to be a thing before it rotates next year. And there's the Shaker Electrode. But yeah, if my other videos are any indication, I'll get maybe 100 views on this video. And there's Ampharos. Every time I try and start talking about something, an ultra rare pops up. So there's Ampharos. Unfortunately, unplayable. But okay, even if I get an ultra rare, I'm just going to keep talking. I don't care what it is. Good, there's Aerodactyl. This is... Okay, maybe I'm going to talk about it a little bit. It's making a comeback because Fossil Fang does 180, the Golisopod, it uses the same energy, so there's a lot of synergy there, but yeah, 100 views. Not sure, great. And for those of you watching, it is great news that this video won't be super popular because I am doing giveaways throughout the entire video. I will give away one ultra rare from each of the sets. I'm not quite sure which one it'll be from Team Up. I want to pick something that's, good, but not something that's too good because I do have a lot more pack openings that I'm going to do in the future, so I can't just give away the most expensive card. But I will call it out probably at the end of the set, maybe during the video, during the opening, who knows. All you have to do to enter is obviously subscribe, and then in the comments below, just tell me which of the 7 ultra rares that I'm giving away that you actually want, and then give me your PTCGO username, and that's about it. And there's the Mimikyu that can easily knock out a Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. And there's another Aerodactyl, okay. But yeah, just leave a comment. I don't know if I'll wait 2 days, 3 days, a week, and I'll just pick, the first 7 people. And there's that full art Magikarp Wailord. That's the full art, it's not the secret rare. And it's not the best art in the world, but hey, it's a tag team. My first tag team from Team Up. And let's see what I got here. And there's the Luminous Barrier Alolan Ninetales. That's, oh yeah, not the, I was thinking of the other one. This is the one that isn't good anymore because it doesn't stop V. This was good for a couple days and then no one really played it. But yeah, for the ultra rares, for Team Up, I think because it's the one with tag teams, I will give away the Magikarp and Wailord. So just leave a comment below saying which ultra rare you want and your PTCGO username. And then I'll just pick like the first 7, or if multiple people want the same card, then I'll flip a coin or something. But yeah, it's not going to be something crazy. Just make sure you're subscribed and just let me know which one you want. Pretty much as simple as that. And there's the 9 Temptations Ninetales. Before Boss's Orders came out, everyone was playing that. And I only have 4 ultra rares. And there's a full art Broxgrit. Yeah, Broxgrit, thanks for showing up. But I think it will be Magikarp and Wailord for sure, because it's a tag team set. It's a tag team. So if you want the Magikarp and Wailord and you don't want anything else that I might open in this video, leave that comment with your username. Alright, 6 packs left, 5 ultra rares. I can get to 8. It's unlikely, but okay, lots of Nidoqueen. Not quite sure why. But if I pull 3 out of the next 5, if 3 out of the next 5 packs are ultra rares, well, that's a good start. There's a full art Ampharos. And don't worry, I won't give away Ampharos. I wouldn't be that mean. Keep it going. Nope, I don't want that one. So I still need, I think, 2 more. Yeah, 2 more and I hit 8. But overall, I think this has been a fine opening. But Team Up is sort of showing you shouldn't open Team Up to search for Jirachi, because you'll never get a Jirachi. And there's Mr. Mime. Okay, so if this, well, that's the Magic Odds Mr. Mime, so I don't think that's good luck, because that's 7 pulls, and that's an odd number. So this is the final pack. If I get a hit here, that's 8 hits, and that is the average in real life. And it's a Parasect, but that's actually not a bad pull. But unfortunately, I only got to 7 ultra rares and not 8. So that does it for Team Up, and I will skip Detective Pikachu and go straight to Unbroken Bonds. And let's see what's in Unbroken Bonds. But the reason I'm not opening Hidden Fates or Detective Pikachu is because Hidden Fates sucks now, and Detective Pikachu has 18 cards. And there's a Kartana, so nothing amazing there. But yeah, Hidden Fates sucks, Detective Pikachu has 18 cards. If the rest of this opening goes extremely well, maybe I'll open a couple packs from each. But it's unlikely, they're special sets, they're not main sets, so I'm not counting them in this opening. And they would throw off the math anyway, and you should not be opening Hidden Fates or Detective Pikachu right now. Just trade the packs. Don't bother opening them, there's nothing worth getting in them. Especially Hidden Fates now that everything is rotated. And there's Baby Blacephalon, that is a hit these days, it is still great post-rotation. Doesn't matter that it lost Fiery Flint and Heat Factory and a whole bunch of other stuff, but come on, Unbroken Bonds. What are you doing? There's definitely a lot of good stuff to get in Unbroken Bonds, and I'm not even talking about the tag teams. There's Porygon-Z, that is one of the good cards. Crazy Toad, as often as you like, attach a special energy from your hand, that is really good. Stealthy Hood, you've been replaced by Big Parasol, unfortunately. But the Denny GX is in the set, and now that all the trainers' toolkits have been opened, the Denny GX's price is starting to rise back up again. But I think Unbroken Bonds is sort of showing me something I was afraid of. Okay, never mind. There's a Venomoth GX. I was going to say that I was afraid there's the possibility that I just get literally nothing from a set, and I just, I'm giving away an ultra rare from each set, and I can't give one away from a set if I don't open one. But luckily I got Venomoth. I will try and give away something better. A Rainbow Rare Honchkrow that is really good in Expanded with Duststone, because as long as it's your active, your opponent can't play Special Energy. And in Expanded, some decks rely solely on Special Energy. So that is good and expanded. I'm still gonna wait and see if I get something a little bit better before I decide to give one of those two away. But yeah, so for Team Up, Magikarp and Wailord full art. For Unbroken Bonds, I feel like it should be a tag team. Just because it's a tag team set. I definitely won't give away to Denny. I know, I don't want to get your hopes up. If I pull it to Denny, that is going to be traded and getting more packs so I can do more openings. But at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get it to Denny. I think I've pulled, one to Denny before? It doesn't happen very often. That is for dang sure. And there's Lucario Mometo. Well, that could be the choice. I think it's worth a decent amount right now just because it's winning tournaments. But if that's the only tag team I pull, I will give that one away. So I'm kind of hoping that I pull another tag team because this will definitely help fuel another opening. And there's Spiritomb. That's a great pull. And I have a lot of 4 copies of a lot of cards just because I need them to build decks. And there's Arcanine. So far I have 3 hits from Unbroken Bonds and I think I'm halfway through, so I'm doing kind of okay. But these last 15 packs need to be really good. And there's the Licky Licky with the Tongnado attack. And the reason I have it tagged for Want is because I don't have 4 copies of it. I was just trying to get 4 copies of pretty much every card in Standard. You know, ultra rare and non-ultra rare, just so I wouldn't have to worry about finding, there's a Dedenne. Thank you for showing up, Dedenne. This is a great pull. Dedenne is always going to be a great pull. I mean, even when it rotates, it's still going to be somewhat useful and expanded. And it doesn't even matter if I don't pull any more ultra rares. Dedenne makes up for it. It's still worth packs, which is just wonderful because I am going to be opening 500 packs really soon, and then potentially 1,000 packs if I ever get out of here, Licky Licky, and then 1,000 packs if I ever reach 1,000 subscribers. But that, I think I wrote on Twitter that at the pace I'm going right now, another Blacephalon, that's great. At the pace I'm going right now, to reach 1,000 subscribers, it would be about the end of 2021 before I get there. And I don't need this many Persian. Like, come on. Get out of here. Give me some more Dedenne or something. No, there's a Quag. And, oh man, Quagsire is expanded with Naganadel. And that's the other card I didn't mention. A Full Art Welder? That's insane. So I pulled, I think those are the 2 big cards, are Dedenne and Full Art Welder, and I pulled them. That is not one of the big cards in the set, Full Art Janine. But yeah, the Unbroken Bonds opening started out real bad, and it is ending on a really high note. A Dedenne and a Full Art Welder, I cannot complain about that, that's for sure. And I don't think I've ever pulled just the regular holo one, but I've pulled a trade locked reverse holo and now a tradable reverse holo. Don't know what it is about that Marshadow. Never wants to show up. And there's the very boring Doug Trio. I always hate it when there's those just randomly bad rares. And there's a Rainbow Rare Marshadow and Machamp GX. That is actually my 7th ultra rare pull. I think I only have, 1 pack left, and I will call it right now. This is what I'm giving away. I'll give away the Rainbow Rare Marshadow and Machamp from Unbroken Bonds. So if you want this one, leave a comment below. I have 2 packs left. Let's see what I get. If I get 1 more, that is 8. And there's a Full Art Greninja and Zoroark. That is 8 hits. What is going on? I am never this lucky. Thank you for showing up, Full Art Greninja and Zoroark GX. Final pack, doesn't even matter what this is. This was an insane opening. Thank you, Unbroken Bonds. I wish I had more to open, but I have to save them for later. Thank you for all of that, Unbroken Bonds. You were amazing. And it is off to Unified Minds. I'm not quite familiar with it. I didn't read up on any of the sets. I was just relying on my memory. But obviously, Mewtwo and Mew GX is going to be a big pull. Tapu Fini, it's not a holo, so it's not that important. But there's Mewtwo and Mew, that has definitely gone up in price thanks to... There's Keldeo. Unfortunately, Keldeo, you're not really a thing anymore. You know, people were playing it, but it's so easy to counter nowadays. But yeah, so there's Mewtwo and Mew, there's Heatran, the Giratina that bumps the special energy. I don't think that's really going to be a thing. The Secret Rare Great Potion probably doesn't have any value anymore because, I mean, we're in a format where you just take one hit knockouts. So what point does Great Potion serve? Why would you play Great Potion over like a Big Charm or something? Or a Giant Bomb? And there's Beheeyem. Hey, Dark City, that has gone up in price so much. If you have Dark City lying around, trade them now. Well, I mean, Eternatus isn't going anywhere. And there's the Frostlass with the Spiteful Sigh. If you ever want to easily knock out a Fire-type Pokemon, just play a Frostlass. It is really good at that. But yeah, so Mewtwo and Mew, Heatran, Giratina. Is there anything else? I remember Unified Minds wasn't amazing. You know, yes, it gave us Mewtwo and Mew, but it didn't really give us a whole lot else. And there's, I mean, this is definitely what I'm giving away from this set. I am 100% giving away the Full Art Slowpoke and Psyduck. How can I give away anything else? That is my second pull. And yes, so again, just like with the other ones, what are the other ones? Let's see. So Magikarp and Wailord and the Rainbow Rare Marshadow and Machamp. And let's just keep this tag team train rolling here. The Rowlet and Alolan Executor, it's definitely fallen off. What is going on? Why am I pulling all these tag teams? I'm starting to get a little worried because this opening is going so well. What's wrong with PTCGO? Did they mess up the ratios? But yeah, Rowlet and Alolan Executor, that has fallen on some hard times. And this is one of those trash rares that I was talking about, this Toxapex. Who uses that? No one uses that. But yeah, Rowlet kind of fallen off because... I mean, hey, another one. Wow, I should just keep talking bad about it all day. It can be good. There's definitely a place for it, but it's nowhere near tier 1. And I guess the Secret Rare Cherish Ball would be another card that's worth something. And the Umbreon and Darkrai, if you're playing a dark deck, it's Eternatus. You're not playing the Weavile GX deck. I don't even know how you'd get energy into play without something like, I guess, just Turbo Patch and Rose. I guess those would be the easiest ways. And I'm not even halfway through Unified Mind. This is crazy. And that's my first Weakness Guard energy. But yeah, this is the halfway point of Unified Minds. And I don't know why, but I always seem to pull really well from Unified Mind. I've opened a lot of packs when I'm not recording just because I get them trade locked and I just open them. And the Ultra Rares, my first Camerupt? What? How is that my first Camerupt? But yeah, the Ultra Rares just seem to show up when I open Unified Minds. But of course, now that I've said something, they won't. Yeah, and how is that my first Escavalier? I don't know. That's weird. I definitely remember going a little crazy, emptying out my collection just of cards I didn't think I would use. And then like a week... Okay, seriously, back-to-back Escavalier after not getting any. But I do remember emptying out my collection... And then, like a week later, being like, yeah, I should probably get 4 copies of everything instead. So that might be why I'm pulling cards for the first time. And there it is, the Mewtwo and Mew. That's my first of that one. I just like the promo one a little bit more, and I had a trade lock promo one, and I also have the Rainbow Rare one. But that is an amazing pull. This has been going amazingly well. So just like Unbroken Bonds, I don't need anything else. Like, I'm not going to do at the end where I say, oh, I lost this much in packs, I gained this much in packs, just because the value of all the cards is changing constantly. But just know that I'm probably not going to make a profit on opening all these packs. But, I mean, just looking at it, I'm happy with the results. If I'm pulling the most expensive card, that's not the most expensive card. The Poop Dragonite is not expensive. But if I'm pulling all of the expensive cards from the sets, that is good enough for me. If I'm pulling Dedenne, if I'm pulling Mewtwo and Mew, if I'm pulling ADP, what is going on? I am just pulling these cards left, right, and center, and unfortunately the promo art is just so much better for Espeon Deoxys. That one is so not great, and this one is just insanely good. So if I ever put an Espeon Deoxys into my deck, you're not going to see the regular art. It's going to be the promo one 100 times out of 100, and that's a lot of Beheeyem. So that's really good. And 8 packs left, and I think those were the exact same 3 cards as the last pack. And I think that's the first Licky Licky. I will make you work, Licky Licky, before you rotate next year. You can count on that. Your licks have not stopped going crazy yet. And there's an Electros, a card that off and on has been seen in Pikarom decks, but probably not going to happen anytime soon. And have there been any Ultra Beasts printed in the Sword and Shield era? I'm sure there have. And get out of here, Toxapex. But I am going to miss all of those, prize card manipulating things. And there's a Mawile. You're at your most valuable right now because of your ability. Captivating Wink just helped ADP decks put down your Dedennis and your Crobats, and it can be just super disruptive, and it is such a great ability. Unfortunately, you have to put a Mawile onto your bench, and that isn't always the best thing to do. And final pack of Unified Minds, it has been a great set. Again, I've probably lost about 20 packs. Well, let's say 10. I probably lost about 10 packs opening Unified Minds. This final pack did not help. But, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Overall, that was great. Thank you, Unified Minds. Okay, and I will skip past Hidden Fates because it sucks, and go straight to Cosmetic Eclipse, and pay no mind to the pack art. The card you want to pull here is Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. Oh man, that is exactly what I wanted. The secret rare, or the alternates, right? The alternate art, Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. That is worth like 18 Darkness Ablaze packs right now. I don't know if the price is going to drop soon, but that is insane. Alternate art, ADP. That's right. And a Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff? What is going on? The reason the price of ADP is probably going to drop soon is in the middle of November there's the Zacian V League Battle Deck, and that includes a copy of, or at least one copy of ADP. It might even include 2. So when that happens, the price is just going to take a nosedive, and that's really good for people who want to build the deck. It's really bad for people who hate facing the deck, which is pretty much everyone. But you can't argue with results, and you cannot argue with a Venusaur and Snivy. I am seriously pulling every single tag team. I don't even know which one to choose for the giveaway. It's not going to be ADP, unfortunately, because again, I have to turn these into packs. And there's the character rare Coughing. And look at this, 236 cards in the set, and I pulled 243. Remember at the end of Sun and Moon when the sets just had 250 cards in them, and they didn't care, but they restrained themselves with the Sword and Shield era where it's about under 200. I like it when it's under 200. Okay, things have quieted down a little bit. Things started off crazy. The first pack, I get one of the most expensive cards in the set. There's a Mimikyu, and there's just so many good things to pull in Cosmetic Eclipse, not just ADP. There's a whole bunch of secret rare stuff that is playable, and then, of course, the full art tag team trainers. Those still have a ton of value. Of course, I haven't seen any, but the full art Mallow and Lana, the full art Guzma and Hala. Just name a full art supporter. There's Naganadel and Guzzlord. Unfortunately, when Beast Green rotated, when Miss Mandius got banned, this card kind of became unplayable. So that won't be the giveaway card, because I'm not going to stick you with something you can't really play. And then Alolan Persian GX, I don't know what is happening. I think I've reached 8 Ultra Rares and I'm halfway through Cosmetic Eclipse. Yeah, there's the Secret Rare Great Catcher in the set as well. Cosmetic Eclipse is just really good to open. A lot of the sets in Standard right now are really good to open. I would say probably not Rebel Clash. That one's not amazing. But, oh man, are you kidding me? This Secret Rare Great Catcher, that is insane. I can pretty much guarantee that I broke even already with Cosmetic Eclipse. Those 2 hits and a secret rare lace polka dot. Let's keep it going. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to let the luck reset. This is nuts. Give me another secret rare item. Aw, Seismitoad, you ruined it. I thought I was on like a heater there where I was just going to get like 10 ultra rares in a row, but man, when the hits show up, they just show up fast and furious here. So, does it reset? No, it's just an Entei. Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee I have at least broken even just with the ADP and the secret rare great catcher, which is absolutely nuts. When I come into these pack openings, I always kind of dread what's going to happen because I've had such bad luck in the past. But this has been insane, and I'm excited to open 500 packs whenever I do that in the very near future. There's a Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. I don't know. I still haven't decided what I'm giving away from Cosmetic Eclipse, but I feel like the Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff might be giving me a hint there by giving me 2 copies of them. So I have 10 packs left. I will make a decision very soon. And there's a Charizard and Braixen. I think I've pulled every tag team from the set. Now, I know I'm probably forgetting one of the tag teams, but I would not be surprised if I got every single one, and that is crazy. And there's Balloba and Braixen Man. There's a Vileplume too. Balloba and Braixen Man, you are banned. Maybe you'll get reprinted very soon. And the really good art, yeah, this is the really good art. This one, so much better than just the regular art. The alternate art Vileplume looks so much better. And I don't know, which ultra rare tag team should I give away from Cosmetic Eclipse? I'm not sure. I got like a minute to decide. I feel like it should be Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff, but I feel like that isn't the best one I could choose from. It can't be ADP. So I guess I should just pick the most playable one from the other ones. Is that the smart way? But there's not really any playable ones because they were all hit really hard by rotation. The Charizard and Braixen, that's included in the League Battle deck. Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. And, okay, that's the other one. Togepi and Cleffa and Igglybuff. That was the one I forgot about. You know what? The game was giving me a sign. I will give away both Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. So if you want, you will only get one. I'm only going to give away one to each person, but if there's 2 people who want a Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff, you will each get one. So that is the giveaway for Cosmetic Eclipse, is one of each. And that was an insane opening. The Sun and Moon series is done, and I will move to Sword and Shield in right now. Okay, and Sword and Shield base set, there's one card that is worth about 75 Darkness Ablaze packs. I don't know, that's what it was when I checked a long time ago. I haven't checked recently, but there's one card. Can you guess what it is? What is the one card in here that is worth just an insane amount of packs? Dang, I was hoping it would show up and I'd be like, well, that's the card right there. I just pulled it. I have pulled it before in one of my openings. That's a hint right there. It is a secret rare. It's not a full art or anything. It's a secret rare. It's an item. Okay, well, obviously I'm not going to pull it. It's a secret rare quick ball. The secret rare quick ball is just worth so much right now. If you ever pull one and it's tradable, you're set for a very long time. It is a great pull. Of course, I haven't pulled anything. I haven't pulled a secret rare quick ball, a non-secret rare quick ball, an ultra rare. I haven't pulled anything yet, so this is, it's not worrying because, things have started out slow with other sets, but hey, a holo research. I guess I should put that for one. I just have so many of the non-holo one that I haven't bothered with the holo research. And yep, another one of those trash rares, that Durant right there. And yeah, just to call out some of the really good cards in here, there's so much. So there's the Full Art and Rainbow Rare Marnies and Professor's Research. There's Zacian V, not Keldeo V. There's various kinds of Zacian V. The Zamazenta V has definitely gone up in price. Just because VMAXs, hey, Sableye V. VMAXs are definitely huge right now. Sableye V, People are starting to use that in their Eternatus deck. And hey, the Obstagoon still has some value. But yeah, people are putting Sableye V into Eternatus just to help deal with Zamazenta. And there's a Frostmoth. I'm definitely looking to stock up on Frostmoth. Just because I have a lot of video ideas, and if you're not subscribed and you're a new player, you should definitely subscribe because I have a lot of stuff planned for new players and it's going to be great. And a Lapras will not help me there. Okay, and if you have spotted that I have a ton of extra packs that I'm not opening right now, those are definitely being saved for future openings. And there's a Snorlax VMAX. Unfortunately, no one is really playing Snorlax VMAX. I wish it either had more HP or just did a little bit more damage, but when Eternatus VMAX does pretty much the same thing and has an ability that makes it even better, why would you play Snorlax when you can play Eternatus? I don't know. And there's just a Drapion. But yeah, the packs I'm saving for the 500 pack opening when I hit 500 subscribers. When I hit 500 subscribers. And there's Victini. So if you want to help make that opening come a little bit sooner, please subscribe. And there's just a Copperajah. And yeah, again, I will probably do a 1,000 pack opening. I don't know when. Things are getting pretty crazy at the end of the year with Champion's Path and Vivid Voltage in September and November. So who knows? Probably after that is when I'll do it. I have acquired the packs necessary to do it, but I mean, hey, another Victini V. Oh yeah, I gotta give away something from Sword and Shield. I guess it's probably gonna be a Victini V. So yeah, I'll just say it right now. You want a Victini V? Leave a comment below, and if you're the first one, you'll probably get it. If someone else wants it, then I'm flipping a coin. And hey, a Rainbow Rare Morpeko VMAX. And actually, I take back what I said. It won't be Victini. This is Sword and Shield. I have to give away a VMAX, so I will give away the Snorlax VMAX. So you want the Snorlax VMAX? Leave a comment below and subscribe, and hopefully I pick you. Again, this video isn't going to get like 1 million views or anything, so I mean, there's probably going to be 7 comments in the first 24 hours, and I might pick someone then. Who knows? There's a Delmise. I would not be that mean. I will not give away a Delmise. So yeah, Snorlax VMAX all the way. If you want it, just leave that comment, and I have 5 packs left. I started to get some pulls near the end here, but nothing too crazy. There's a Rillaboom. And I think I have to stop at 84. I left myself a note that 120 minus 84 is 36, I think. And there's the full art research. That's amazing. And that's my, I think, first quick ball. But the full art research, thank you for showing up, Granny. So right at the end, I get a full art research. That is nuts. Again, it's not enough to save it. I would have to pull like a Zacian V or something. And there's another quick ball. That's good. But yeah, if I did my math correctly, stopping at 84 is the correct thing. And oh, there's just a Stonejourner. So I'll stop here. If this isn't anything, I'll open one more. Just because I want to try and get something. And come on, I gotta go for one more. I can't stop at a freaking Hollow Cinderace that isn't good. And I will stop at a full art Indeedee. And thank you for showing up, Indeedee. So overall, that was disappointing except for the research. But I will go to Rebel Clash where things are probably going to be a lot more disappointing. But in terms of just pure hits, I did get 10 from Sword and Shield base set. You know, yes, I kind of cheated a little bit by going for 1 extra pack. But even if I didn't do that, it would have been 9 hits, and that is great. And there's just a Hollow Boss's Orders. That is a great hit. You know, I know it's not a full art Boss's Orders, and I can't count it as an actual hit. But that is really good. And this is the bad Galarian Mr. Rime. This does not have Mad Party. You cannot put that in your Mad Party deck, and hopefully it does something. It is... You just want to stay away from that one. And hey, there's a Bolton, the first one to show up. Thank you. But overall, Rebel Clash has definitely fallen. Dragapult VMAX, this would have been 2 months ago. This would have been, I think, like 40 packs. Now it's probably like 5. I don't think I've ever actually opened a Dragapult VMAX, but unfortunately, it's not worth what it used to be worth. Eternatus VMAX saw to that, when you're weak to dark and your attack cost doesn't involve a colorless, you can't use weakness guard energy. It just creates just a not great scenario. And there's my loaded V. So even though Rebel Clash isn't great, I'm pulling a lot of cards. This is crazy. And there's an Ice QV. Great card. If you haven't watched my video, please go watch it. I think that is in the era of I haven't faded out my audio and it's still horrible. I mean, I still haven't faded out my audio, but it's even worse back then. And yeah, just the things I can pull here, it's basically full art bosses, rainbow rare bosses, and Inteleon VMAX is still riding high from that tournament win a long time ago. Right when rotation hit, Inteleon VMAX won a tournament, and it just sort of helped keep decks in check. And there's a Seismitoad. Yeah, just being able to deny energy is so huge right now, especially with Eternatus VMAX just manually attaching twice and hoping that does it. And that's why you're seeing Eternatus decks start to play, Turbo Patch and stuff like that. But yeah, aside from bosses and Inteleon, there's nothing too crazy in terms of value. And that's one of the reasons why back when Rebel Clash first came out, I wasn't too hyped about it. It's like, besides bosses orders, what is really in this set? Obviously Inteleon has gone up in price, but that was a surprise to everyone. It was just sort of how the meta shaped up. Inteleon just showed up, denied energy, won, and it was crazy. And remember when Luxray was good? Oh man, Electro Power and Thunder Mountain rotating just hurt so much. And hey, I'm getting lots of twin energy, that's good. And there's Dan. Oh, Dan. Still the man. And I think I've pulled a Horror Psychic energy in like every single pack except the last 1 out of 5. And so far, the only VMAX I have pulled is the Rainbow Rare Dragapult. Unfortunately, because it does have some value, I can't give that away. I will have to save it just to trade and get more packs. Because even though you're seeing, I still have 200 Rebel Clash packs, I'm going to be opening 1,500 packs, potentially within the next 3 or 4 months. So every pack definitely counts. I'm going to have to grind the events. I'm just going to have to take ADP to the events, hopefully win as many as I can. It's going to be a grind. Hey, Delarian Cursula. Unfortunately, my Delarian Cursula video has been passed, I think, several times by several different techs as my most viewed video, but for 3 months, it was my #1 most viewed video. But then, I think ADP and Inteleon and a couple other things, the Eternatus video, I think all of those have passed it. So thank you if you've watched them, because I never thought Cursula would get passed. It just stayed up there for so long. And unfortunately, the Ultra Rares have been scared away. I would really like to give away a VMAX and not just the V. Hey, Rillaboom VMAX! You want the Rillaboom VMAX? That is yours. Leave a comment down below. Unless I pull something else that is along the same path. But I think Rillaboom VMAX, you want it, it's yours. Just leave a comment. And subscribe. And that Spiritomb. Oh man. When Rebel Clash first came out, I wanted that Spiritomb to build a deck. The deck ultimately sucked. But I never pulled that Spiritomb. I think I opened 150 packs. I didn't get a single Spiritomb. And that was crazy. And I have to stop at 184. If I don't pull anything in the 184th or whatever pack. Hey, Copperajah V. I forgot Copperajah was in this set. Copperajah is awesome. It needs more respect. And there's just the regular Hollow Dragapult. I'll make that work someday. But yeah, if I don't pull anything in 184, I'll do the one more and maybe I'll get lucky like I did with Sword and Shield base. And get out of here, Wizcash. Okay, so if there's nothing in this pack, I'll go for one more and hope for the best. And, that is something, but I want something better. So this will be the last one from Rebel Clash, and let's see what I get. It is, hey, the game froze for a second, it's an Electivire. Well, overall, Rebel Clash was pretty disappointing. That Rainbow Rare Dragapult would have literally just made the entire opening if I pulled it 2 months ago. Now, not so much. Alright, and the final set of this opening is Darkness Ablaze. Let's get going. 36 packs of Darkness Ablaze. I'm filming the video, let's see, what's the date today? So it is 3 weeks or so after the set came out, so prices have definitely begun to settle. Opening the set is really only good if you think you can get an Eternatus, and I'm not too hyped on that. The Secret Rare Turbo Patch is also worth something. Mad Party or Senti Scorch VMAX, that is great, thank you. I can't give that one away, unfortunately, worth too much. And I still think I have to build some decks with Senti Scorch VMAX, so. And there's a Scizor V. Well, I'm not going to be mean, I won't give away the full Scizor V. You know, I'm going to try and make it a VMAX, but I don't really know what VMAX I could give away. I could give away Butterfree. If I pull Butterfree VMAX, that is definitely what I'll give away. How about that? You know, I think one person took it to a top 32 at a recent tournament. It was Rillaboom with Butterfree and something else. I can't quite remember, but yeah, they made top 32. I think even higher than that, might have been top 16. And that's pretty crazy. I had tested the Butterfree VMAX and it did not go well. The card isn't great. Zacian V is everywhere and that resists grass, so it was like, there's no way I can make this work, so I just abandoned it, and then of course it shows up. And hey, a couple Mad Partiers in there. Mad Party is just a great budget deck to build. Obviously the Denny and the Crobat are not budget, but if you can get away with not playing those, you'll be fine. And yeah, so Darkness Ablaze, the cards I want to pull are not Grimmsnarl VMAX, but that's the one I'll give away. I'll give away the Grimmsnarl VMAX. You want it, it's yours. Just leave a comment and subscribe. And if I don't pick you, that's because someone else wanted it and I flipped a coin and you didn't win. But I'll definitely do more giveaways in the future, so definitely just watch all of my pack opening videos. Even if I'm not doing giveaways, just watch them all. Gotta watch them all, right? Hey, there's Crobat V. That is amazing. That is, I think, 18 Darkness Ablaze packs. So that is half right there. If I get another Crobat V, I break even. And I went the opposite way. Hey, Secret Rare Colossal, thank you. I don't know how much this one is worth. I didn't look it up because I never pull these Secret Rare cards. But I'm guessing it's probably worth, you know, a decent amount. And I'll go the opposite way again. Hey, Decidueye is still worth a pack. That's really good. And yeah, so Eternatus V, Eternatus VMAX, Crobat, Secret Rare Turbo Patch. There's definitely some really high value cards in here. And that's why Darkness Ablaze is going to hold its value for quite some time. But yeah, this has just been a crazy opening. These 250 packs have been really good. And there's a Galarian Stunfisk V, best card in the set, baby. But unfortunately, I won't give that away. I will stick with the Grimmsnarl. You want the Grimmsnarl? You can have it. I don't want it. I haven't even built a deck with it yet. It would be the Hydreigon. You combo it with the Hydreigon, with Grimmsnarl VMAX, and that's probably it. And there's Mew V. Tried to make that work pre-rotation. That did not go well. It is, you know, it's weak to dark. And what is the, best... Hey, Full Art Piers, that is nuts. I know that's not, you know, as much as a Crobat, but that is a really good pull. And I'm not going to say I've broken even, but I've pretty much broken even. So again, I will not do the full recap at the end where I tell you how much I spent, how much I got back, because that would just take hours upon hours. But I will do a recap where I show you everything that I pulled from the 250 packs. And I will open a Hidden Fates and a Detective Pikachu, but I'm not expecting much from those because everything is rotated or there's nothing good in them. And there's Evil, so final 8 packs here. I don't really care. You know, I'm not stressing about having to pull anything because I've already pulled the cards that I need to pull to get some value out of these, and that has just been amazing. It would be nice to see an Eternatus though. Hint, hint, PTCGO. If you want to throw an Eternatus VMAX my way, I would not be upset. You know, you give me a Grimmsnarl VMAX, give me that Eternatus. Okay. Didn't work. Tried holding my breath. So we're winding down here. Again, whatever shows up I'm happy with. This was great. You know, I'm not going to say that I'm going to get all 250 packs back that I spent. Hey, there's Butterfree VMAX. You know what? I said Butterfree VMAX. I'm switching it. No Grimmsnarl. You want the Butterfree VMAX? That is the new thing. No Grimmsnarl. Butterfree VMAX. It showed up. I didn't think I'd get it, but it showed up. And trash rare right there. Final pack to Darkness Ablaze. I can't open anymore if I don't get anything, so this is going to be it. And it's Blaring Slowro V. I got the Mega Man. Thank you. And actually, I forgot about Sentistorch. So I actually definitely broke even on Darkness Ablaze. Let's look at this. Did I break even? I didn't break even on Rebel Clash. I didn't break even on Sword and Shield. I would say I broke even on Cosmetic Eclipse. It would be close, but I definitely think I did. Unified Minds, I got the Mewtwo and Mew. I think I probably lost a little bit there. Unbroken Bonds, I got to Denny, but the Denny still, you know, it's not a huge hit anymore, so I probably lost some there. And Team Up, I definitely lost some there, but overall this was a great opening. And if you skip to the end to see me, you know, call out all the cards in the giveaway all at once, unfortunately you're going to be disappointed. I'm just going to crack a Detective Pikachu, get a Charizard. Hey, call it right there. And then I'm going to open the 2 Hidden Fates and get a Bird Trio, because I always get a Bird Trio when I open Hidden Fates. But yeah, if you're wanting me to call out all the giveaway cards all at once right now, you'll be disappointed. That's not a Bird Trio. You will have to go back and watch the whole video. I'm sorry. I need the watch time. And hey, was that back-to-back Butterfree? I don't know, but Hidden Fate sucks. Don't open it. Trade it for something you want. And I will cut straight to the recap. And yeah, this is going to be crazy. Okay, so this is everything that I opened from 250 plus packs from all of the standard sets. There were 66 hits in total, which is just an amazing ratio. And in terms of the best sets, both Cosmic Eclipse and Darkness Ablaze were tied for the most hits with 12, but I will have to give the slight edge to Darkness Ablaze because I don't even know if I can find it. But yeah, Crobat V, that was the best hit of the day. That is worth, I think, yeah, probably close to 20 Darkness Ablaze packs right now, and it's not really going to lose its value. The second best hit was the Alternate Art ADP. That was also amazing, so they tied sort of there with those hits. Crobat V is worth a little bit more, but then I got the Sentistorch VMAX, and that is worth about 14 packs. So to my surprise, probably to your surprise, the best set for me was Darkness Ablaze. I was expecting to get nothing. From 36 packs of Darkness Ablaze, I got so much good stuff. Thank you, Darkness Ablaze. Thank you, PTCGO, for cooperating with me. This entire opening got me really excited for the 500 pack opening that I will do very soon. I completely forgot about Dedenne. Like, there's so many good cards in here that I just completely forgot that I pulled. I got the Full Art Research, Full Art Welder, Full Art Piers. There's just so much stuff to talk about, and I don't have time to talk about it all. So I'll just quickly wrap up the video. Throughout the entire video, I called out the cards that I'm giving away. If you missed it, the hints that I will give is from the Sun and Moon set, I'm only giving away tag teams. And from the Sword and Shield sets, I'm only giving away VMAXs. And if you want to be entered to win them, just leave a comment with what you want, your PTCGO username, and yeah, just subscribe, and that's about it. And I will message the winner, or I'll just add you as a friend on PTCGO and send you the card, whichever. I haven't really decided. I'm leaving that part kind of up to you to just leave that comment, and based on the response, I'll decide what I want to do. If there's 7 comments, that'll make it really easy. If there's 100 comments, that will not make it very easy. You know, I am going to promote this video, so there could be competition, there could not, we'll find out. But that does it for me today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with an ADP deck. I'll see you then.